so you can see that's how they work. It's interesting. And that plunger, it just feeds your low speed, pushes, there's fuel in here from the pump chamber, kind of comes down here through this column, kind of pushes out, feeds both of these, feeds like your low speed and up into your chamber. That's kind of interesting how that works. Why does this fail? Like, why does that? What causes that to not run? This bogs. Like, they bog, they don't deliver fuel. That's interesting. Why? It drives me crazy. I remember when I was like a mechanic, I worked at an auto parts chain here in America. They also do service work. I worked for them for like a long time, and it was kind of funny. I always had one of these chainsaws like kind of in the back. I'd fool with after hours, kind of on my lunch break. This is one of the first carburetors I encountered, and I had problems with it. I was just young stupid guy, and I always kind of wanted to take one of these apart because I always heard like there was one guy on the internet. I believe his name was Rich. I think he runs Myrtle Creek, or used to run Myrtle Creek Saw Shop in Oregon, Washington, somewhere in the Northwest, and he made a video on one of these carburetors explaining the problems, but I always kind of wanted to know why. So I cut one of these in half. So we cut it in half, just like that. It's a cutaway. You can see, just like in your high school shop class, that plunger, and see how it works. Interesting. Okay, so we got the carburetor that we attempted to fix the other day. I was trying to figure out what that little brass plug is. That's just like a freeze out plug, oil galley plug, whatever you want to call it. This is for when they drill that extra relief from the factory, they got to plug that. So is that what's leaking? Like you see that well, that tunnel, that's how they drill it and they cap it. Is that what's going on? Is that what's leaking? Alright, so looking at these two pieces here, this carburetor with HDA, you can see like the cutaway. It's like one of those old things you used to see in the shop class. You can see there's the plunger for the accelerator pump, and that's where you can see that depression where that ball bearing rides. That was acting like a roller. You can see it kind of pushes. How that works. And I thought it fed one channel, but it actually feeds two. That one pumps up to your jet and exits out through here, giving that little boost of fuel. Plus, you have this other one that goes up and feeds your low speed, so it pushes a little bit more into your low speed circuit. So you have the one that pushes up into that the body, the pump chamber, or that diaphragm chamber, sorry, that pump side. But so it goes up through there, through that jet, and you have this one. So that's interesting. I mean, like, these carburetors aren't super valuable, but they may get valuable in the future. Maybe that's our ticket. Maybe we gotta fill this in. Maybe, are we getting weepage through here, and it's just bypassing? Or not building, it's not building pressure, so it's not pumping? It makes no sense why these carburetors don't work. Like, just odd that this is a normal carburetor, and then that accelerator pump just ruins it. Like, how do you fix that? But that's interesting. Alright, so we got that little plug drilled out, and that just goes right through. It goes down into the low speed, down to that chamber. Goes down into there, like I said, just goes down, straight down through into like that chamber. That drill bit is, that would create that hole right there. As you can see, that we got all that needle that goes right in there, right down into that chamber, right down into that accelerator pump chamber. Heck, I don't know. I was thinking about fixing that hole, but I don't know. Like that, fuel's going to come up through that needle. It's going to feed our main jet. It's going to feed our low speeds through that hole. It totally will. Huh.